Hey guys, welcome to another video on the channel. Today we're going to dive deep into one of the most exciting topics in the Blox fruits universe in recent times, the new Floresta fruit. This fruit, still shrouded in mystery, has already started to cause quite a stir in the community, especially because it brings a completely new gameplay proposal. In this video, we'll explore every possible detail about the Floresta fruit, from the first rumors and leaks to the expected abilities, possible combinations with fighting styles, theories about its origin, and of course, strategies to dominate PvE and PvP with it. The first time we heard about the Floresta fruit was through an image leaked on the test servers showing an icon with natural elements, green leaves, roots, and a bright energy surrounding the fruit. This immediately generated comparisons with fruits like magma, flame, and ice, but at the same time it stood out for seeming more focused on controlling the environment and summoning. Some players had already speculated that it would be a natural type fruit, paramecia, but others believed that it could even debut a new subclass of fruits focused on territorial manipulation, something similar to nature manipulation. When it was finally confirmed by the developers, the community exploded. The forest fruit not only brings new abilities, but also represents an evolution in the concept of area control within the game. According to initial descriptions from those who had access to the early content, this fruit allows the player to summon giant vines, roots that come out of the ground to trap opponents, and even transform the surrounding ground into a kind of natural poison terrain, making it difficult for enemies to move. Among the powers that have already been mentioned or demonstrated in showcase videos, we have Crawling Sprout, an ability in which vines quickly come out of the ground and crawl towards the enemy, causing continuous damage and rooting. Spore Blast. The character launches a bomb of poisonous spores into the air, which when it lands spreads area damage and poisons for a limited time. Log Wall. Summons a barrier in the form of logs between the player and enemies, blocking ranged attacks for a few seconds. Call of the Forest. An ultimate in which the user summons a mini forest area around them with automatic roots that attack all nearby enemies, while the player receives health regeneration. These abilities make the forest fruit one of the most versatile in the game and can be used both defensively and offensively. This opens up space for different playstyles, especially in group PvP, where territory control and team support are essential. Players who enjoy more elaborate strategies and traps will love the potential of this fruit. In PvE, the strategic use of roots and Spore Blast allows you to control crowds of enemies in raids and bosses. In fact, some tests have indicated that the forest fruit has synergy with fighting styles such as Electric Claw and Dragon Talon, increasing the damage during the spore poisoning, something that was never done before. Now, regarding the possible combinations, many people are already trying out builds that involve the forest fruit plus fast fighting styles, such as God-Human, or even hybrid builds with long-range weapons such as the Sea Serpent. These combinations guarantee range damage, crowd control, and finishing ability. For players who prefer farming, the fruit is also excellent for grinding due to its ultimate with regeneration. From a visual point of view, the forest fruit is also one of the most beautiful so far. During the transformation or activation of the ultimate, the scenery around the character changes color, the ground gains a layer of moss, flowers grow temporarily, and even forest sound effects are activated. This creates an unprecedented immersion within Blox fruits, which had already been improved with other fruits such as Spirit and Blizzard. And of course, like every major release, the forest fruit has also sparked theories in the community. One of the most talked about is that it is linked to the lore of an island forgotten by nature, which could appear in C4. This island, according to descriptions, would be covered by an ancient forest, home to giant creatures and mystical secrets, and only users of the forest fruit could access certain areas blocked by mystical roots. This is very reminiscent of mechanics from games like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Elden Ring, and would be a leap forward in world exploration within Blox fruits. In addition, the release of the forest fruit could indicate the beginning of a new phase in Blox fruits, where fruits are no longer just damage-dealing tools, but also serve for exploration, defense, and even utility. The proposal for this fruit shows that the game is moving towards something more strategic and less focused solely on raw damage. Finally, here are some quick tips for those who want to master the forest fruit. Use the ultimate to open or close combos, as it offers support and damage at the same time. Combine it with allies who have control fruits like ice or gravity, creating brutal synergies in PvP. In raids, position your roots in entrances and narrow passages to block enemy movement. Rehearse the activation time of Spore Burst well, as it has a small delay and can be avoided if used incorrectly. Take advantage of the terrain transformed by the fruit. It reduces enemy dash, giving the user an advantage. So, what did you think of the forest fruit? Have you tried it? Do you have theories about how it could impact C4 or other future updates? Leave them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave that naughty like if you want more videos like this. See you in the next video.